You will never guess what I found in the toilet last night. A pair of briefs just lying on the floor.
It's not mine.
I know, and ew, gross. I don't need that image in my head.
Sorry.
It's Tobias's. I'm this close to kicking him out. I mean, the bedroom is one thing, but the common areas, that's crossing the line.
Maybe he was hanging to dry and he fell off the hanger.
Have you seen his bedroom? Tobias doesn't do laundry.
I have a feeling he doesn't know how to.
What about dirty dishes? He has no excuses. I've already showed him twice.
He just forgets. I keep reminding him over the weekend and then he apologizes every time.
Rich boy problems. We already have a baby on the way. We don't have time to clean up after a man-child.
Dirty dishes and underwear aside, you and Violet seem to enjoy having him around.
Yeah, Violet loves him.
Yeah, right. Says the one who spent the whole evening yesterday studying with him.
I was just helping him catch up. And okay, fine, I won't deny that he's fun to be around, but what's less fun is dealing with this mess.
Morning.
Morning.
Do I smell breakfast?
Oh yeah, the eggs in the pan. Can you wash off the pan once you're done eating?
Got it. I swear I'll get it this time. I gotta pee first.
He tries.
Is this our life now?
What?
Frowns on everyone's faces. Dead silence at breakfast. Rama doesn't even live with us anymore. Can't we go back to how things were like before he came to our lives?
That's a lot to ask. We spent so much time worrying that he could drop dead at any moment.
And now we know he's fine.
Hadi,
Okay, what's everyone up to today?
I have an afternoon shift.
I'm meeting a client later.
How boring. Sam?
We also have work. Better hurry up or we'll be late.
Wow, that almost smells like Damon's back home.
3 Damians? I mean, look at this. I can't tell if he tried to fold his clothes but gave up or if this is his actual attempt at folding them.
The smell's not coming from here.
Yeah, because I washed them for him when I demoed how to use the washing machine.
I remember a time when you used to struggle with that.
I was never this bad.
Are you sure about that? We could ask Arasi. I'm sure she has a lot to say about sharing a room with rich girl Mandy.
Okay, but in my defense, I've improved a lot.
Yes, and I'm proud of you. And maybe Tobias can improve too, if we're a bit more patient.
I guess.
You could share some tips with him, you know, from one rich, spoiled kid to another.
So, have you given it some thought? About your future? It's been at least a week since you got back your O-level results.
Forget the future. I don't even know what I want for lunch.
You have to have thought about it at least a little. Do you want to retake your O's, find a job?
I don't know, okay? I don't know.
Well, it's not just me asking now. Your father called me last night to ask as well.
I know. He's coming back tomorrow.
And he's gonna want to talk about this, so you can't run away.
Think about it, okay?
Where are you going?
Going to change, go out, and think about it over breakfast.
You already had breakfast.
Second breakfast.
What is it? What do you want?
Hey, what happened to you, huh? I thought after working in customer service, you would have become nice and friendly.
It's all in your head.
Devan, cheer up. There's a lot of fish in the sea.
You still think I'm hung up over Mandy?
Am I wrong? Huh? No, why else would you be so grumpy, especially after she gave you a cold shoulder earlier?
She was clearly in a rush. And besides, we weren't even really dating. So why would I be upset?
That's what I want to know. Huh? Did you like her? Was she your first love?
Don't be ridiculous.
Then, what does she mean to you? Huh? It's been a month since you broke up. Why are you still upset?
I don't know. I guess she's just different from the other girls I know.
Different how?
Like, she could keep up. It's almost as if she hates losing as much as I do.
Oh, I can't tell. Are you describing your rival or your ex?
Like I said, neither.
Devan, she made you work at the Crown coffee shop, so she must have meant something to you.
That's exactly it. I really didn't need to bother, but she made me feel like I had to, like I needed to better myself.
So you are upset because she rejected you and you?
Maybe. Just felt like I've put so much of myself into this game, only for her to suddenly decide to stop playing.
No. Go sit back down.
I can wash a plate.
Knowing you, you'll find some way to strain your shoulder again.
You're just making fun of me. I'm fine, see?
I just want to help out my sayang because it makes me happy. Boleh?
That's sweet. But is that really it? I hope you're not still feeling guilty about me getting injured.
No.
Really?
Okay, fine. You want to know the truth? The truth is that the last time you washed a plate, there was still food stuck on it.
What? Really? Sorry, I didn't notice.
Yeah. So,
Wait, you're still making fun of me? Khatijah?
I've got nothing to do with it.
We just need your cooperation.
But it's not me. I've got nothing to do with this.
Please come to the police station with us.
Officer,
Evelyn.
is there a problem?
Are you related to this girl?
No. Family friend.
We believe that this young lady has been identified in a few different shoplifting incidents.
A few? Sarah?
I'm not.
We are just seeking your cooperation in this investigation. Please let us know who your parents are so that we can contact them. They can meet us at the station.
Evelyn.
Sarah, if you're not involved, you can just clarify. I can contact her guardian. In the meantime, can I come along? Don't worry, Sarah. I believe you.
What do you want?
Oh, needy ex.
It's Evelyn.
I'm with Sarah. We're at the police station.
The police station?
Police? What happened?
She's with Sarah.
The police have CCTV footage of her. They think she shoplifted. You need to come down.
Yeah, we'll be right there.
What happened? Is Sarah okay?
Avik, still thinking about Raat? Are you going to keep in contact with him?
No. Maybe. I don't know. I'm so tired of all of this. Maybe he's sincere. Maybe he's lying again. I don't have the energy to deal with him anymore.
Khatijah had been right about him all this while. And she says she thinks this time he's genuine.
Whatever Khatijah wants, I'll support her.
Yeah, but what do you want?
A break.
Why did you drag me up here? My lunch break isn't that long.
Don't worry, I won't take too long. I thought you might like to see these.
What are these? Proposals, pitches? Are these business ideas?
Yes, they're from a long time ago.
Did you write all of these by yourself?
Yes, but I never got around to developing them.
This one's been done. It's an ad. This one too. It's just the worst version of Couch Me.
Yeah. Like I said, the ideas are old. Huh? I thought of it.
Before they did, I hear that all the time.
Yeah, but the fact is, I didn't develop them, and others did.
This one's got some potential. Financial counseling for the younger generation.
An under-tapped market.
Not for long, but if you act fast, you might be able to make something out of this.
Maybe we can develop it together.
Maybe. But I still don't understand why you're showing me half-baked business ideas.
Now, do you think I can develop and run all of these businesses by myself?
No way. All by yourself, that's crazy talk.
Life is the same. I know you don't like leaning on others, but opening up can make one's life's twists and turns a bit more manageable.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Hey, I know you took the risk by opening up to Mandy and you regret it. Listen, love and care can come from many other places. Friends, family, Uncle Chandra.
By love and care, do you mean nagging?
Hey, that's part of it,
You know what? I liked it better when we were discussing these business ideas of yours.
Yeah. And we can start from this.
I swear I didn't do it.
That was you on the CCTV footage.
I didn't even know the stuff in the bag was stolen.
Oh, yet somehow you had the items and you were putting them back. Plus, you have a history of shoplifting.
She does?
That was just once and I said I'll never do it again.
How do you even get it back?
I just found it somewhere.
Well, you found it. Isn't this the same bag you told us you got from a friend?
Look, who cares where I got it? The main thing is I didn't steal it.
I believe you.
I'm sure she has a good reason she can't tell us.
Thanks, Grandma.
Whatever. If you end up at that police station again, don't expect me to fly down there and pick you up.
Rose, can I speak to you?
Why didn't you start looking for it earlier?
I didn't know it was missing.
Doesn't Tingkat have like a spare apron you can borrow or something?
I don't know. Oh, I found it. Oh, thank God.
You're not gonna wear that, are you?
I have to, my shift's starting.
But it's so crumpled. Just iron it, it'll take 30 seconds.
It's really hot. I don't have time to learn how to use it.
A big, strong man like you afraid of a little ironing?
Even big, strong men aren't immune to third-degree burns.
You are not gonna get a third-degree burn. Second at worst.
Thanks. Very reassuring.
Come on, it's really easy. Let me teach you.
I don't think we have much say to each other.
Sarah somehow got involved in the shoplifting incident under your care. I have a lot to say.
You don't get to lecture me on how Sarah's been brought up. Last I recall, you didn't want to be her mother.
Hey, it doesn't matter who her guardian is. What matters most is that she's properly taken care of.
I'm trying my best, which is a lot more than can be said for you.
Well, it's not fair for me. I only found out that she's my daughter recently.
Oh, and suddenly that gives you the right to boss me around.
I just want the best for Sarah.
Right, because hiding the truth from her is entirely for her benefit, not yours.
I can't believe you wore the apron all the way here, like a dork.
If I folded it again, you'll get creases. All my hard work wasted.
I guess you did a pretty good job for your first time ironing.
I got a good teacher.
Of course.
Hey man, here for my shift.
Yep, and you should have already started.
Tobias is staying at my place.
Oh, how come?
You remember the whole thing with Tobias's father and his girlfriend?
Yeah, he had a really bad fight with his dad.
Yeah, so that's why my parents are letting him stay over. They've known him a long time.
Makes sense.
No teasing? Really?
Look, Tobias had it really rough. I'm just glad that he has a friend like you to count on.
I see.
You sound like you have something to say?
I just thought... It's great that you're not, but I just... I was just a bit worried that you might be jealous or something.
Really, Mandy? It's been a whole month. I've gotten over it. Maybe you should too. So, what's it like staying with Mandy?
Her family is really nice to me. Much better than staying with my dad.
How about Mandy herself?
Oh, she nags more than my helper.
I can imagine.
Wash the dishes. Set the machine. Time for revision.
She'll be such a nightmare of a tutor. Or a mother.
Bro, you can't even imagine. If she ever has kids, I'll be praying for them.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not the motherly type. So why can't I stop worrying about Sarah?
It's the same with me and my children. I worry about them all the time.
That's different. You have years worth of experience and bonding with Anthony and Geraldine, but for me, I've never even carried a baby.
It's a mother's instincts. I think you should spend more time with Sarah. Maybe you'll start to understand what it is that you're really feeling.
I recommend the coconut turmeric fish. It's high in omega-3 and protein, healthy, and one of my favorite options.
It's good for the skin. Just look at his flawless complexion.
I'm not saying there's a correlation, but I do eat it all the time.
How about you guys go in and take a look?
I made a good choice hiring you two. So you guys working your magic?
Helps that the food is legit good.
Oh, I also noticed there's an increase in younger customers ever since you guys started working here.
I guess we just speak their language.
Yep, which is why I want your help. I think we can get even more uni kids as regulars. Maybe tweak the menu or come up with a few promotions, or maybe redesign a bit.
I agree. I think there's a lot of potential here.
If the biscuit says it's a good idea, I'm in.
Awesome. Can you guys brainstorm a few ideas for me?
Gladly. It'll be good for my portfolio too.
Sounds fun.
Thanks.
I heard the nurses gossiping earlier. Pochu caught you daydreaming at the counter 3 times today.
I wasn't daydreaming. There's just a lot on my mind.
Like Rahmat.
He let us think that he had cancer for so long. But he also told us the truth. Are we supposed to forgive him?
I don't know. All I know is that he was honest when he said he felt bad.
Yeah, it sounded that way. But Nuraini, you know lah. He's very good at lying.
Yeah, tapi there was no reason for him to tell us he didn't have cancer. He could have just let us continue believing it. Betul tak?
But we should still keep an eye on him, just in case.
Iskandar and Khatijah might never want to see him again.
Whether we see him again or not, he's now been living rent-free in all our heads. I don't think he'll ever really go away, Nuraini. Cekik darah.
Hi, we'd like to try our mashed sweet potato.
Hi, Tobias.
Hey.
Wow, working hard. Looks to me like he's just slacking outside the shop.
Hey, I'm drawing customers, okay? Oh, speaking of which, would either of you like to try the mashed sweet potato? Great for a light supper.
Thanks, but we'll just take what we ordered earlier, please.
Right. Devan, Mandy's here.
Coming. Hey, there's a couple extra pieces of chicken in there.
I'm sure Uncle Alex will really appreciate that.
Better don't let your boss find out.
It'll go to waste when we close up anyway, so I'm sure she won't mind.
Thanks. Hey, I'll head back first. You've been doing chores the whole day. Why don't you take a break with your friends?
All right, see you.
Please come again.
See you later,
Mom.
Auntie Christine.
Bye.
So, supper? I'll wait for you guys to close up.
No can do, Mandy. This guy's got a hot date lined up.
What? Since when?
He's kidding.
No, we had this customer earlier today. She was totally checking you out.
Oh, yeah? Okay. While we're at it, what about your date with her boyfriend?
Hey, anything for a sale, right?
You're ridiculous. But, do you really think she was checking me out?
So, I take it you're not gonna tell me where you got the bag of stolen items from.
It doesn't matter, right? What matters is I returned it.
You did the right thing.
You believe me, right? I really didn't steal it.
I believe you.
You didn't before.
I overreacted when I saw those price tags. After I calmed down, I know you couldn't have done that. You wouldn't do something that Aravind would disapprove of.
I got it from my friends.
The bag?
Yeah, but I really didn't know it was stolen. I thought it was weird. They just gave me this bag of stuff out of nowhere and wouldn't tell me where they got it from.
Why didn't you tell us?
Because they're my friends, I didn't want to bother them.
You shouldn't be friends with shoplifters. Try and pick your friends wisely.
You guys never gave me an answer. So are we going for supper?
Sorry, we really have plans.
Not the ones you mentioned earlier, I hope.
Why? Are you jealous?
Please. I know a joke when I hear one.
Our boss wants us to work on turning Tingkat into a hangout spot for uni students.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, we're gonna go discuss it later.
Actually, there's no reason we can't do it over supper.
I don't mind.
We don't want to bore you. You should head home. Tell Uncle Alex I'll be back late.
How long do you plan on staying at Mandy's place?
I don't know. I know I can't avoid my dad forever, but I just really need the break.
Like we said, you're free to stay for as long as you like.
You know what? My dorm mate just recently moved out, so if you want to bunk in with me, you can.
Really? Sounds great. I don't want to keep troubling Mandy's parents.
It's not much trouble.
Still, I feel bad. With the baby on the way, it's best that I move out anyway.
True. Thank goodness I don't have to deal with your sloppiness anymore.
Wait, how slobby are we talking?
Sorry, bro. No takebacks.
You are ridiculous.
Don't you hate?
Stop being angry already.
She's still angry at me for telling Olivia.
Apologize to her. Share your Cai Tao Kueh. Be friends again.
No! I tell her all my secrets. Big one, small one, embarrassing one.
You have so many secrets.
That's not the point. The point is, how can she keep such a big thing from her best friend, me?
Bojo, as her best friend, you should be thinking, poor Evelyn has such a big burden all this time, and she couldn't share with anyone.
Yeah, but maybe we're not best friends